Everything you think you know about the iPhone is about to change. We've reached a point where smartphones felt like they had peaked. A slightly better camera here, a slightly faster chip there. It started to feel predictable. But something happened deep inside Apple Park over the last 24 months. A shift so massive that Apple is reportedly breaking their decade-long tradition of a 4-phone September launch just to make room for what's coming. This isn't just a phone. It is a 6.9-inch statement that the incremental update era is officially dead. Today, we are going to peel back the layers of the most sophisticated piece of consumer electronics ever designed. Welcome to my channel Tech Launch. Subscribe my channel and click on the bell icon for the new tech updates. From the ghost sensors hidden under the display to the mechanical iris that mimics a professional DSLR, we are diving deep into the tech that Apple doesn't want you to fully understand yet. By the end of this, you'll realize that the smartphone in your pocket right now isn't just old, it's obsolete. Let's start with the heart of the beast, the A20 Pro chip. For the last few years, we've been hearing about the 3-nanometer process. It was fast, sure. But the A20 is the world's first mass-produced 2-nanometer processor. To give you an idea of the scale, we are talking about transistors so small they are approaching the width of a single strand of DNA. Why does this matter to you? Because it allows Apple to do the impossible. Increase performance by 15% while cutting power consumption by a staggering 30%. This isn't just about opening Instagram faster. This is about sustainably peak performance. We've all felt our iPhones get hot during a long gaming session or while recording 4K video. That is thermal throttling. The A20 Pro, combined with a new internal graphite cooling system, is designed to run at full speed for hours without breaking a sweat. It is essentially putting the power of a MacBook Pro into something that fits in your palm. And when you combine that with Apple's new supercores, the iPhone 18 Pro Max isn't just competing with other phones, it's competing with desktop computers. But power is nothing without a window to see it through. Let's talk about the display, because this is where the iPhone 18 Pro Max finally kills a design element we've lived with for years. The dynamic island. When it arrived on the 14 Pro, it was a clever way to hide a hole. But in 2026, it's a distraction. The iPhone 18 Pro Max is rumored to be the first iPhone to successfully move major Face ID components underneath the active pixels of the screen. Imagine a 6.9-inch slab of glass where the interface isn't interrupted by a pill-shaped cutout. The proximity sensors and the infrared projectors are now invisible, leaving only a tiny, microscopic punch hole for the new 24-megapixel selfie camera. This is the full-screen dream we've been waiting for since 2017. And it's not just about the look, it's about the immersion. When you're watching a movie at 2,500 nits of peak brightness, or playing a AAA title like the latest Resident Evil, that extra screen real estate makes the device feel infinite. Speaking of movies, we have to address the elephant in the room, the camera. For years, phone cameras have used software to fake professional looks. Portrait mode uses AI to blur the background. Night mode uses software to brighten the dark. But the iPhone 18 Pro Max is going mechanical. Leaked supply chain reports have confirmed that Apple is introducing a variable aperture system. This is a physical, moving iris inside the main